Hey everybody, this is a guy who doesn't have a name right now, doing a toy review and seeing just if he can, because he's always wanted to. And I thought, why not give these simpler people something to look at. This is my Tali'zorah figure I wanted to talk to her about. She's from Big Fish Toys. She is a, toy of Tali from Mass Effect 3, R1, R2, but I'm pretty sure this is the 3 model. Before I start breaking her down, I want to give you some size comparisons, because her size, actually, surprised me a lot when I got her in the mail. I thought she was going to be much smaller. Here she is next to a deluxe Warpath. If you know Transformers stuff, you know what that means. If you don't, you might get a rough idea. She's very much taller than him. And then here is Voyager Bludgeon. I think maybe a little short compared to most Voyagers, but I mean, I think you get the idea. They're about the same size. I mean, here's Warpath in there with a Bludgeoned, so they're about the same. I think she may be taller if you go by the crest of her head. But yeah, which very much impressed me. I thought she was going to be much shorter. And another thing that delighted me when I got her in the mail was her packaging, which looks like her helmet, which I thought was really funny and awesome. Just, Tali is in there. Also comes with Mass Effect 3 DLC code, if you want to use it. There's all the Series 1 guys. But now let's talk about Tali. This is Tali Tali'zorah, Voss Rhea, Voss Normandy, or Voss Rorcha, depending on what game you're playing, or if you've screwed up or not. She is very detailed. Like, she's a very good representation of her in-game counterpart. The colors, this lovely mauve purple with the silver and the gold up there, her belts around her waist, belly area, lots and lots of detail in there. She's even got the little knife on her side, which people keep telling me is in the game. I can never see it, but it's there. Doesn't come out, just stays there. She also has 3 toes, something I did not know until I got this. I thought she only had the 2 right here. Learn something new every day. The only thing I think is weird is this. It works okay, this paint up here on her face, but I mean, it looks like paint. I mean, shines well. I wish they had made it really translucent, sort of purple pink plastic with like another head sculpted in there that you could barely make out. Whatever, you get what you get. But she comes with this Omni tool on her arm. It's on her already in the packaging, so I have no idea if it comes off or not. It looks like it's supposed to come off, and I've tried to get it off, but it has not at all. So it's either not supposed to come off or very difficult to get off. It looks okay. I mean, it's a big piece of translucent orange plastic. But, it works. Trying to make a holographic thing solid. She also comes with her shotgun. Handy dandy shotgun, which looks very nice and does in fact get into her hand. It's a little difficult because you gotta get it in there and then you gotta get her finger. One of her fingers is somewhat more extended and it can fit over the trigger, see? And then she can hold it. Kinda looks ridiculous because, as I will tell you later, she can only hold it in this one hand. So she has just one giant gun that I guess if you wanted to have crazy action movie Duke Nukem Tali in space, you're all set to go. And it comes out pretty easily. She also comes with a stand. She can stand without the stand, But she does tend to fall over if you get like any sort of jostling around her. That happened to me earlier. It was not fun. Especially with all this paint that's gonna scratch. She has joints. Her joints are weird. She has wrists that work well. Elbows that, do what elbows do. She can get that extended. And then back again. Her shoulders, you can get them up and all the way around if you want to. Her head, I think, is on a ball. It's sort of limited by her hood. I wish it emoted more, because she emotes. Because Tali emotes well for a character with no face. She also has a thigh, or not a thigh, a leg thing that's supposed to, for back and forth, and you can see it there cut in there, in her butt. But because of this skirt piece, and how tight it is on her, and the way it's attached to her leg, you can't move her legs any real significant amount. And she has the knees, and the knees work okay, but they're the jacked up Korean knees, so they have a few problems with posing. And she has this thing in her waist, but it's not her waist, it's above her, like in the middle of her stomach. So she's a waist swivel in the middle of her stomach, and upon examining her more, the way her mold is, she's leaning slightly in her upper torso, which looks kind of weird. Also, this waist joint swivel thing is super stiff, and when you try to move it, you feel like you're going to tear her in half, which is not fun at all. Another thing, these arms cannot get close enough together to make it look like she's using her Omni tool or hold the shotgun properly, as I said earlier. But that doesn't really matter because you can't get this out. So it's sort of weird. I wish you could pull them in more, get them to go across her chest, but you can't. Earlier I thought there was something cut into here, but I think that's just me wanting there to be a swivel. And that's pretty much it. She, she looks real nice. She has all the sort of paint and detailing. I mean, look, you can see her belly button there. She's nice. She looks real nice. I don't know if any of the other figures in her wave were any better. I don't have anything else to compare with Big Fish, so I don't know how they do. But she's really just for display, and it's sort of lame because you can't really display her nicely because you can't really pose her. You get a couple like situational things. I have some pictures I took earlier that look pretty okay with her doing some things with other action figures. But besides that, if you like Mass Effect and you like Tali, she's kind of worth it. I mean, she's only, I found her for like $18, which is pretty cheap. Maybe I'll get another one, the Series 2 Legion figure I might get, and see if he's any better, because I really like Legion, and having those two would be nice. But all in all, it's Tali. She looks nice. Sweet dreams.